Hello everyone and welcome to another Howlu Sees It review. Today I'm reviewing a game by Smirk and Dagger Games called Sutakku, and it is a really fun Japanese themed push your luck dice game. So if you enjoy games such as Farkle or Fill or Bust, any of the other push your luck games similar kind of genre, you have King of Tokyo, Ink and Gold. If you like those kind of games, I think you'll enjoy this one. It's a very simplistic dice game, but the quality of the components and the dice are really cool in this game. So let's go ahead and take a look. You have the box here in the back. This is what it looks like inside. Pretty cool. That's what the back of the box looks like. Okay, you get an idea of what you will be doing in Sutakku. You will be rolling dice and adding it to a stack here as you go along. So you have the box there. It comes with 12 of these really cool kind of jumbo die, if you will. I have another die here for reference for you. So there's a regular kind of die, and you'll notice the difference there in size. You'll also notice that it is not your regular regular looking die. You have Japanese type symbols on it. So the only thing for this game as you get started is it is really kind of nice to have this little reference thing here. Comes in two pieces so that it fits in the box, but it helps you remember what the symbols are for the first game. That's pretty important when you're playing with these Japanese symbols. But you'll notice the first ones are pretty self-explanatory, 1, 2, 3. And then the other ones get a little more challenging in understanding. You have 4 on this side, this face 5, and 6. So pretty cool dice. I really like them. They've got a good feel to them, good quality die, and I just think they look really, really cool. And the fact that they're bigger is kind of nice because you're stacking them, and so that helps later with the stacking the dice and keeping them all stacked. You got your instruction booklet here. Folds out like so, double-sided. 2 of the pages on the back are basically just a theme, a little more behind the theme of the game. They call it, it's kind of a story called The Stone Cutter, and it's a general kind of interesting, it talks about the origins of the game, how it was originally developed to teach the common man the foibles of wishing for more than he had. Until it became a popularized, as a drinking game, and the rules for that drinking game are not included, but they did include this Japanese folklore story. And so the concept's kind of cool. It just kind of talks about the wishing for more and more and more, and so it's kind of that push your luck, ties into that push your luck theme. Also on the back, the other page, there is a copy of the score sheets that they included in here, so that you always have something to copy and keep track of your score on this nice little score sheet they've provided. Okay, what else is in the game? You do have this nice little drawstring bag that fits all 12 dice in there. You could fit in the little puzzle piece thing there as well, reference guide or whatever you want to call it. And then it also includes some cards, and these will be played in if you want to play just a little bit variation to the game. It gives you one of the cards has instructions on how to do that. Basically, you get into the game and you're able to acquire some of these cards and later play them either on other people or yourself which gives people a little more restriction on what they decide to do. So if they play it on this, the roller must roll a double and stack it, or they bust. And if they're successful, they get a bonus 25 points though. So you could choose that, play it on yourself to get some more bonus points. So the cards are really cool. If you're familiar with Fill or Bust, that game, that's kind of that general concept, except for players obtain these cards and can play them on other people instead of randomly drawing the cards. You could play a variant of that though, and play similar to Fill or Bust. Draw one of these cards each time it's your turn, just flip it over, and then that person will have to do what the challenge is stated on the card. Or you can make it a choice. I mean, there's a lot of different variants you can do with the cards, which is nice. But what is the basic game here? So again, I've laid out the dice here so you can see those. But the basic game is you're going to take 3 of the 12 dice, roll them, and you have to stack at least 2 of the dice on to your stack. Okay, so we'll those out of the way. So here I've rolled a 2, 3, and a 5. Okay, so in ascending order, you're going to want to stack at least 2 dice. Now I could stack this 3 and this 5, but that puts it difficult to stack on, because to stack dice on your stack, you have to stack at least equal to or higher than the number shown on the top of your stack. Okay, so more beneficial would be to stack the 2 and then stack the 3 this turn. Okay, then I would go ahead and roll 3 more dice, hoping that you really want to get your tower as high as you can, because the scoring at the end is going to be equal to the face showing on the top of your stack multiplied by how high your stack is. So this is 3 times 2. This is only 6 points right now. Okay, my current roll is pretty good. It's a double. When you roll doubles, you can stack all 3 of the dice if it is legal. Here I've rolled a 1, so I can't stack the 1 on top of a 3. It's lower than the 1, but I could stack both of these, which I will, and I am required to do 2, so that was good that I did that. Now let's say I'll go ahead and show you the other caveat is triples. Okay, so if I were to roll, let's say, triples, okay, 3 1s, okay, my top face of the die here is a 4, so I wouldn't be able to play any of these dice. But since I rolled a triple, I get a free roll, and I can re-roll these again, hoping that I can get something that will stack. Okay, now if I had rolled 3 4s, triple of 4s, then I could add all 3 of those to the stack. Okay, so let's pretend that I re-rolled though after rolling 3 1s. Again, I have a 4 and a 5. Okay, so I can go ahead and stack the 4 and stack the 5. Okay, a little wobbly here, right? Well, there is no penalty in the original version of the game if the tower were to fall. Now you can create, and it does suggest that you can create a kind of home rule, house rule to penalize the person if it falls over, their turn's over, something like that. Then you can do that as well. But so this gets to another interesting point. So scoring, so I can go ahead and stop now. That's a pretty decent one. We got 1 2 3 4 5 6 times 5. Okay, so you got 30 points there, and that's not bad. So I could go ahead and keep that, but talk about some of the bonuses that you can get. Okay, if you choose, no matter how tall this is, if you choose to roll, continue on, press forward, push your luck, on a 5 that's showing on there, then you, if you roll and successfully are able to play those 2 die of the 3 onto the stack, you will get a bonus 50 points. Okay, let's see how I do here. Ooh, I actually did it. Excellent. So I got a 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so I can go ahead and place the 6 on the 5 here, place those there. Okay, check that out. Okay, doing pretty good. So I've added 2 more die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 6. Okay, pretty awesome. And what we're going to do there is the other bonus that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the other bonus is if you roll on a 6 and successfully place 2 dice. So in other words, you need to get 2 6s to be played on there. If you successfully do that, you get a bonus 100 points in addition to the bonus 50 that we already obtained. Okay, you'll also notice that we're getting really close to stacking all 12 die. Now that is extremely difficult, and I have not done it, but you would get a bonus 200 points if you can stack all 12 dice. I won't get into any details, but the rules do explain some special rules as you get closer and closer, and you only have 1 die to roll or 2 dice to roll to stack on there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see if I can do it. No, unfortunately, I did roll 2 1s and a 6. Okay, I got one of the 6s, but I needed another one. Now comes the other part of the game. Okay, so you have, the game is played in 5 rounds, and each game that you play, the player can have 1 mulligan, which means that they can roll any 2 of the 3 dice again. You can only do that once per game, and I think this would be a perfect time to do it in my turn. I was not able to get that other 6 I needed, so I would bust. I would not get any points for this round, and the dice would continue on to the next player. Okay, well, that's the game of Sutakku, and again, there's some other rules and things, but this gives you an idea of what the quality of the components are, what it's like. I think it's really, really cool. Obviously, the game is very simple. It could be played with just regular die if you know the rules to the game, but I really think the size of the die adds a lot for the stacking. I think it's visually a really cool game. So you kind of get that visual component if that's important to you. You hear of Tokaido and that game, and it's being praised for all of its artwork and such. Well, I think you'll get this game if you enjoy those push of luck games. You enjoy maybe some custom die. Really, they have made it quite nice with the little scoring card here. Some of the house rules that you can do if the stack accidentally tips over any of the dice remaining in this ring, you would still be able to get those points. So I would still be able to score. Maybe you could stack what you can, what's remaining in the ring, and I would still be able to score 6 points there. So there's different things you can do with that, but it does come with the bag to keep all the dice, which is cool. It does come with these cards, which is specific to the game, which is really does add a nice fun element to it as well. So if you like those push your luck games, I really enjoy Sutakku by Smirk and Dagger Games. Go ahead and check it out. And I'm going to go ahead and give this game for what it is, the simplistic dice rolling push your luck game, the quality of the components and everything. I'm going to go ahead and give this game 4 fingers up, or 9 out of 10 stars. So go ahead again, Sutakku by Smirk and Dagger Games.